Welcome to Gudu Morning Naija Show Extra, and you day on top Wazobia Max TV. My name never changed. My name still remain my name. E to the X to the P. Expensive himself. Any other one that must say you still feel complete and for house. All right, we don't come as we always come, and today I bring somebody we get brain. When I say person we get brain to create something. We will affect you positively. Who be this person you going to think? I'm not going to tell you, as I do now. I'm not going to tell you at all. Yes, you need to turn to your neighbor, tell and say, make it tune in to Wazobia Max TV because we don't bring somebody, we get brain. And the person, they remind me. You get one cartoon where they watch those days where still they grow. Pinky and the Brain. In name resemble that one. I don't know how many people remember Pinky and the Brain. All this Gen Z. You be like, so I'm not going to remember. Confirm. All right. Make I just drink my tea. When I come back, I will tell you the person we are carrying enter studio. Gudu Money Naija Show. Expensive say so. Yeah, welcome back on top Good Morning Naija Show Extra on top Wazobia Max TV. All right, so yes, and many people go down sit down, but make I still let you know, say, I don't land like I land like Landa brother, and I full grant away like full Milayo. I know, say, you don't dey there to look us like looking dunya, but make I tell you, say, my guest don't already sit down for chair chim, like hunchback, and me a day here can't pay like before Presido. Olusegun Obasanjo confirm. All right, and my guest today, you two make you guest. You know fit? All right, my guest today, in name, Brain Wizzy. Brain Wizzy.
It's nice meeting you.
Yes, so it's a pleasure.
This is your intro. I like the cap though.
Confirm.
It makes you look capable.
Nah, so. Without the cap, I'm not capable. That is why you put the cap on the head.
That's why you're a capo.
Nah, so.
Yeah.
All right, so you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, Brain Wizzy, you they remind me of Pinky and the Brain. As I don't hear that brain. I said, this guy go get brain. And that is why you change my cap to Capon. That is, you know the full meaning of Capon?
Yeah.
Cap on. If you like, you put head, cap on the head.
It's
the blend. All right. Yes. Somebody telephoned me, say, you be comedian.
Yeah. If you look at it from one perspective, I'm a comedian.
Okay. From the other perspective,
I'm a businessman.
Then from the other perspective,
I'm a human being. So it depends on where you're looking at it from.
Okay. Me, I look at it directly now. Who are you now?
Okay, so Brain Wizzy is a human being, first of all.
Okay.
So the name Brain, you know, there's something I like saying. You see, a big head with an empty brain is a big load on the neck, but a small head with quality information is an asset to the owner. And so Brain Wizzy is actually a name that represents intelligence. You get. So let me not say too much. Brain Wizzy is a human being, a comedian, a businessman, a public speaker. Okay. You get an all-round entertainer.
All right. Brain Wizzy is a businessman, a comedian. Wizzy, person who gets sense well.
Yes.
Gets sense well. All right, Brain. Make we go into the comedy world. You don't cover yourself and people don't know. How long you don't do into comedy now?
So far so good. I'm close to a decade now.
Yeah. Wow. You don't hold like that. Now you look young. Like you start from belly.
So the thing is, okay, so we don't get into the industry. Man, speak this.
No, anyhow way you like. Not the comedian you say you be. Anything you want to speak.
So we don't get into the industry for some time now. Do you understand? But the business aspect of the craft started in 2020 after the lockdown.
Okay.
You know, when you've been doing something in a certain way and you're not getting a certain kind of result, you have to change the strategy. Do you understand? So I've been doing the comedy before then, but 2020 is when the business aspect started.
Okay.
But generally, you understand, we've been doing entertainment for as long as close to a decade.
All right. So comedy is a career or a flair for you?
Good question. Well, it's an assignment for me.
Who give you the assignment?
It's an assignment because I started public speaking from a very young age. And although I didn't start as a comedian, I started as a, let me say, a motivational speaker. But then we started in church, like all those memory verse kind of thing. Then along the line, we transitioned into motivational speaking, rhymes and all of that. Then along the line, when I came to Lagos, I realized that, okay, I loved comedy, right? But I didn't see myself as a comedian until it got to a certain stage. I realized that, okay, this public speaking I'm doing, for me to make something good out of it, I need to enter an industry that is very easy to penetrate. You know, as a public speaker or a motivational speaker, people will not book you until you attain some level of success for them to feel that you are worthy enough to come and advise other people.
Yeah.
You understand? But being a comedian, you can actually, I mean, whether you're a nobody, provided you know what you are doing, you can easily penetrate into the industry and get what you want. So I started comedy and I loved what was going on. So now I have a niche called motivational comedy, which is not the regular kind of comedy. Motivational comedy is a niche of comedy where we blend motivation with humor. So I'm making you laugh and you are still learning from what I'm doing. Do you understand? So that's I don't know if I've actually answered your question.
You don't even answer and pass and come for the question. They go talk your own.
you get. So let me stop here.
All right. Now I will call you Rhyme Wizzy because everything he does, they talk now rhyme. He does the business. You know. All right. Now make we go back into comedy. The stand-up comedy. You think say the way comedy they go these days, where we say skit makers, now then they reign. You understand? You think say the skit makers they don't overshadow the stand-up comedians?
Okay, so I'll come from the angle of content because we now live in a generation where content is what is thriving. Now, the only difference between the generation of stand-up comedians now and the former one was stand-up comedy was in the days where content has not really become a thing in Nigeria. I'm speaking from Nigeria. I don't want to talk about outside the country.
Small, man. You know, confuse people who want to become comedian.
So stand-up comedy starts from the days where content never really be a thing then. Okay. Do you understand? So I'm talking about the days of Basket Mouth, AY, and the likes of them. Do you understand? So then, what people they really enjoy now, make we gather go show, make we go laugh. Do you understand? Then we now come to a particular age, starting from the likes of Markangel and the rest, where we see they carry comedy from the stage, begin they do one. Even some of these skits where they do now are jokes where we crack on stage, they act them. Do you understand? They begin they act them, begin they create content with them, do you understand? So it got to a time where, especially after lockdown, a lot of people now start understanding how the social media can actually pay without the real life activity. So even some stand-up comedian transition into skit making. So now what I will say is this: the only set of stand-up comedians that are affected by this new wave are those people that does not understand the importance of content creation in what they do. You know, we now, the generation where we did now, if you be dancer, you be artist, you be stand-up comedian, anything where you do, provided you can create content with it and put it online. You can make, the social media space is a massive opportunity for anybody that can tap into it.
But the social media space too, you think it's still easy for your content to go viral?
Now, it depends on the kind of content where you do. Do you understand now? Content now, there are few factors that lead to the trending of a video, that leads to the trending of a content. Do you understand? So if what you do now, because people will only watch something when it's number one, entertaining, whether it is funny to them, educative, whether you get what they learn from them, or it's inspiring. Do you understand? So any content where you do at all, either as a stand-up comedian, because as a stand-up comedian will be content creator, a lot of people don't know. So all these shows, what would they do? As people they perform, na content. Even your own performance is content. So, you know, before, the old generation do not really look into taking stand-up comedy beyond
Into
the stage,
visual, yeah.
to visual. You see, say person go do show, you know, go in video, the video of his show no go come out after some time. 1 year, 2 years,
Yes.
video of show never come out.
Yeah.
But now the generation, like I just finished my show. I just recorded a comedy special, Wizzy, my point of view. That's a Wizzy show, my point of view. I recorded a 1 hour comedy special the premiere is even coming up very soon. So now, one of the things I did at that show was to make sure I paid attention to the content generated from that show. I personally performed for 1 hour, 20 minutes. And aside from that, I had other people on the show. Now, the content from that show now is going straight to, streaming platforms and platforms that I can actually get something from my content. So what am I trying to say? The older generation does not understand these things. Do you understand? Some of them, now what make some of them leave market? The ones who still dey market now, people like AY, Basketball, they understand content creation even before content creation became a thing.
Okay.
Do you understand?
All right.
So it does not affect it. Rather, I see it as a better opportunity. So aside from even making money from your show, you can make money from the content of your show.
All right. So you now which one you belong? You there for content creating or you there for stand-up comedy?
I will say I am everywhere. Now, as a stand-up comedian, I realize that
You started as a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
How long ago?
Okay, so stand-up comedy as a career started around 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
That time content creation don't they take over.
It don't dey come up.
So you
small,
even
small.
discover your talent very late when the thing don't they fade out.
Yeah. well, one thing I understand with this thing is there is no late time to enter the market because now the person where they reign now, be the rave of the moment. Who don't reign 20? Who don't reign 80 years?
That one past glory.
You understand that kind of thing? So there's always a room for improvement. So, but my point here is this now. Me now, I can consider myself a stand-up comedian, a content creator, or anything I want to consider myself as. The most important thing is that I know how to balance the two industry. Now, as a stand-up comedian now, I know, first of all, stand-up comedy is a very hard craft. It's the kind of craft where you get your result on the spot. If you're funny, you go collect the result. If you know funny, you go collect the result. But skit making, you have to edit it. Now, but transitioning what I do into content is another ball game. So, I'm a content creator, yes, and I am a stand-up comedian, yes.
All right. Basically now, those way they watch you now, where they inspired with waiting you they talk, which advice you they give them? Make them start as a stand-up or make them come up as a content creator?
Now, before you know what you will start at, first of all, understand what to call purpose. Do you understand? Purpose is the foundation of everything. If you are doing something because everybody is doing it, you may not get the result everybody is getting. But if you are doing it because this is your agenda, this is your goal, this is what you are designed to be. First of all, start from you, waiting you want do, waiting you want achieve, who you want become. Do you understand? So if stand-up comedy is what you are desired or what you are designed to be, you will get a good result in it. If content creating, now some people have stage fright. You cannot even stand in front of your family to do family devotion. You know, if you go, they say you are. So unless this is what you are called to do, you can do stand-up comedy. Content creating, if that's what you are called to do, you do it. But my own point is in everything is know your purpose. Do you understand? And purpose is the foundation of everything. So if you don't understand your purpose, you will not thrive in anything you want to do. That's just what I'll say.
All right. Now, today, you ended up being both a stand-up comedian and a content creator, right?
Yes.
Now, what thing you been want to do before? Because some people, where they watch you now, they listen to you, you might end up inspiring a lot of people out there. Some people now, they don't even know what thing they want to do. They don't confuse. While some people get what thing they want to do, but they never still fit achieve them. Now, from your own story, what thing you been want to do before? Now, stand-up comedian you want to be? I've been a motivational speaker. I've been a situation of the country. Make you...
Okay, good question. So originally, from day one, I've always known that I want to be a public speaker, generally. So now everything I'm saying, everything I'm doing now is under the umbrella of public speaking. Being a motivational speaker is a public speaker. Being a comedian is a public speaker. So I've always known that I have a thing for public speaking, standing in the front of the crowd to talk. Now, along the line, I now realize that, okay, what I want to achieve now, I need to start with stand-up comedy first. Let me achieve some level of success. before I get to a certain
But
point.
public speaking, you don't discover yourself then say you be funny comedian. Or now people just they tell you, say, brain Wizzy, like say you funny.
Yeah. So now, along the line, while I was growing, I noticed that, first of all, I had interest for comedy. That time, we did watch the likes of actors, a lot of all these crazy clowns, we did enjoy them. So now, that influenced my passion for comedy. So, and if I follow some people talk, this guy, you funny, just random thing where we're talking like, you don't turn into. So the thing was making sense But along the line, I said, okay, this thing where it makes sense. We can actually create a career out of it.
Make it make more sense.
Make it make more sense. Do you understand? And another thing I understand is process is the foundation of every progress. Before you become a final product, you must pass through a process. Do you understand? Because success naturally is a process. So it didn't just happen that I just get to this point.
Okay.
I passed through
You work towards it.
You understand? So I realized what I wanted and I worked towards what I wanted.
Okay, brain Wizzy, thank you. You don't unleash some parts of that brain where you get. But when you come back, you where you dey listen. You see that motivational talk where in the talk saying sabi do. And that public speaking mixed with comedy and creativity. Everything now you go see after this time out. Make I drink my tea. Don't touch your radio. This one too, na content. Drinking tea na content. Yes, welcome back on top Good Morning Naija Show Extra on top Wazobia Max TV. My name never changed. My name still remain my name. E to the X to the P. Expensive himself. Any other one is a key counterfeit. And I day here with the man with the biggest brain, but he carry cap cover the brain. Yes, brain Wizzy. Brain Wizzy, once again, welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, and a lot of people now, you know, already they motivate people, and many people won't be like you. Many people won't be themselves, and many people won't tap from how your success story starts and where you did today. Now, before you go into their mindsets, you regret becoming a stand-up comedian, a content creator, a motivational speaker, and every other things where you be. You regret them?
Not at all. And I don't think I'm going to regret it.
So now, you don't reach the level where we say you don't be contented?
Well, I am not yet where I want to be, but I'm no longer where I used to be.
You are where you want to be. That's
So the thing is this. First of all, like I mentioned earlier, success is a process. Do you understand? Success does not happen in one day, but one day it will happen.
Okay.
And success is like a standing fan. You go blow some people for air, blow some people for air. I pray I be say make NEPA not take light when you reach out.
You go use battery.
You get. So I am not yet where I want to be, but I love the journey so far. You understand? I love the journey. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best for today.
Oh, but they confuse me. When you left home this morning, where you say you go? Eh?
Well, I stay alone, so
when you left home, where you say you did, where you tell yourself say you they come?
I they come interview.
For Wazobia Max, why you can't they confuse people say you are not yet where you want to be? How do you there yet?
You know, so these things, it depends on how you see it.
Okay.
You get.
Okay.
So, but I love the perspective, the humor perspective you are coming with. It makes sense.
All of
us. Like say you self be comedian.
Me, I don't retire.
Okay.
Now we they buy form, do comedy. Now we they buy form for comedy challenge.
Yeah.
Reading on plug.
Yeah.
Now we leave them for.
Yeah.
If they say we still there now, maybe the door for never open.
I swear.
Yoruba people say onoko waja. If you are multi-talented, you're not the fear.
Yes, if you enter anyway,
no
be one way enter market.
That is why I say, okay, people they watch you now, give them that motivation.
You understand? Even some of the artists we know today, some of them started as a comedian. Example, Shode. He was once a comedian.
Maleke.
So a lot of them are.
A lot.
So, but one thing that will make you achieve success in any field is consistency.
Okay.
So if you consistency in the right thing, because if you are consistent in the wrong direction, you will not get results. So now that thing where you find your hand, they do them well, then they consistent at them. Do you understand? When Bible says, seest thou a man diligent in his business, first of all, there's a place of diligence. He said, I will bless the works of your hand, which means you must first get hard work. Do you understand? So that thing where you find yourself at your hand, where you do them well, then be consistent at it. So consistency is one of the hardest tools to success. So if you are consistent at it and you are doing it well, we go pay for you.
That is why for footballers to excel, then they always do training every
time,
day.
every day.
That is consistency. Abi? All right. Now, how people will discover their calling?
Good question. First of all, there's what we call the voice of destiny. Every human being has an assignment. You know, when you asked me before, is comedy a career? I said it's an assignment. Everybody has a purpose. Where do you find fulfillment? Do you understand? If the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. A lot of people are confused in their life today because they have not discovered their purpose. Today you are there, tomorrow you are there. When you ask some people, what do you do? They will start mentioning 100 things they do. I mean, photographer, graphic designer, comedian, artist. You are confusing your journey. Do you understand? So now, if you want to discover your purpose, first of all, where do you find comfort? What is that thing? Now, a human being that was created by God has not created anything that does not have a purpose. Even this cup has a purpose.
Now to drink tea. Now.
To drink tea. So which means you as an individual, you were created with a purpose. There's no human being that exists on this planet that does not have a purpose. So now, if you notice that you are confused, you need to first of all settle down and find a way to ask yourself, where do I thrive? Where do I find fulfillment? When you find your purpose, you have solved 40% of your life journey's problem. Do you understand? Because you have something to build on. Do you understand? So that purpose is like a very important thing. So you need to find a way to find it. Now, when you find a purpose, you build on it.
All right. Now, stand-up comedy and content creating. Which one they make person more successful? The people they listen to you.
Now, success in any field is based on the personality that is doing it. You know why I'm saying this? A carpenter can even be more successful than a skit maker if he do it well. Sheivodi is a tailor. He get money past some people where they do even content creating. Do you understand? So now, it is not in what you are doing, it is how you do it. So, as a stand-up comedian, some stand-up comedians are even, some of them get money past people where they do content creating. Now, what is content creating? It is just simple, creating content. So, as a barber, if you be content creator, as a carpenter, if you be content creator, as a stand-up comedian, if you be content creator, content creating now in this generation is a necessity for any field you find yourself. Even as a photographer, you can still be a content creator. You get one painter where they dance online, where they do like this now. He's a painter, but he's still doing content. And content is bringing more sales to what he's doing. So now, to answer that question, now, no field has any high profit than the other, in as much as logically, some field get money past some field. But it depends on who is doing it. You where they do them now, how you think they do them. Because there's more money in music than acting, does not mean if you are not doing that music well, you will make more money than acting. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they say, oh, money dey football, oh, you rush there. Is that your purpose? Do you understand? Is that what you are called to do? Because if that's not what you are called to do, you will struggle in it. You get so many people where go because say maybe they just talk one thing where happen, they go open church, say na they are calling me that. You struggle in ministry because that's not your purpose. Some people, do you know that some people's destiny are connected to other people's destiny? Some people, their own destiny is to make other destiny successful. Listen, okay, now look at the Davido's manager now, Lati. Do you understand? He's doing well in his field, but he's not the main thing. Davido is do you understand? But that's his own. I don't know if you understand this thing.
And he was coined into it.
Do you understand?
Lati was
so
just
you need to understand your placement first. So when you understand your placement, you can be, even though na baby the bab, you can make money. I not be top. I don't want to mention his name, but there's a barber that they fly him, enter plane, go bab people for UK. He the bab Bonner Boy, the bab all this Yemoli and all of these guys. He's a barber. That guy can even have more money than some people where they work for bank. If he even get more money past, not be even if he get money past some people where even they day into stand-up comedy and this thing. But is who is doing it. So as he is achieving results in that area now, if you observe him, okay, this is his purpose. He's chasing it passionately. he's doing it well. That's why he's making money. So what is giving him result, what is making him make money from that thing is the way he's doing it. So the way you do it, you won't do, now you go determine how you get results from inside.
All right. Now, thank you for that. You think, say, stand-up comedy still gets long lifespan as content creating? Don't be like, say, you don't they take over. Because everybody always there with their phone.
Yeah. Now, for as long as humanity keeps existing, comedy itself will keep existing. Because laughter is the best medicine. Although if you laugh anyhow, you need medicine. You understand? So stand-up comedy will still keep existing. So the only thing is that we now have a generation that is more glued to their mobile phone than, you understand, physical activity. But you cannot take the position of stand-up comedy. Do you understand? So, and one thing I will tell every stand-up comedian, see, talent is never enough. Do you understand? There is a place of talent and there's a place of business. That's why they call it show business. There's a place of show, there's a place of business. Understand the business aspect of your craft. Because if you are doing stand-up comedy and you are focused on only being funny, you are not looking at the business aspect of it, you will not thrive. Do you understand? So in anything you are doing, not only stand-up comedy, acting, dancing, skit making, photography, look at the business aspect of what you are doing. That is what will give you results. The difference between you and anybody that is successful in your industry is the level of information they have and how they act on it. Do you understand that kind of thing? So now, what I'm trying to say is stand-up comedy will still be there. We have new generations of stand-up comedian now, which is this our generation that is coming up. Do you understand? The only thing is that the kind of stand-up comedy we're having in this generation is a very intellectual kind of stand-up comedy. Gone are the days where you hear, you get one day, you get one man. You hardly hear that again. No. Anybody who still they do that kind of thing, no go to. Now we now have comedy that is based, that have essence, that has message, that has something that is communicating, something you can relate with your audience intellectually. Some stand-up comedy, I know if you perform for where educated people they. Because then, what do you want to talk to this world will make sense to them. But now, when you are learned, just like the way I'm speaking, you can put billionaires for room. I go feel make them laugh. Do you understand that kind of thing? So that's what will determine your own longevity in the industry. Because the industry will keep being there. What is not going to be assured is you being there. You understand that kind of thing?
The way you ask me, I don't understand though. You say make we keep billionaires for room.
Yes.
You go feel make them laugh.
Yes.
Even this room now, where people plenty, you never make anybody laugh.
No, we are not doing comedy here now.
I don't need to tell you to do comedy now before you make people laugh.
Now question you ask me, I'm the answer. What we are doing here is not comedy.
All right, I don't keep billionaire inside room now. I just keep people inside room. And they need to laugh small.
Let them buy ticket and come for comedy show.
That one enter. All right, now, stand-up comedian and skit makers. Which one you think say they attract people to live show pass?
That's a good question. So from a businessman perspective, I'll be very honest with you. Content creators attract more people to a live show than stand-up comedians.
So which among these two they better on stage?
Good question.
Now two questions I don't ask you.
Now two questions. So I will answer the both. Yes. Now a stand-up comedian is more proper or more grounded on live stage than a content creator. But now from a businessman perspective, content creator, they attract people because now them they the face of people. Stand-up comedians have not really dominate the screen industry. When I say the screen industry, our content never too day everywhere like that. Do you understand? Now only few of us will try push them through reels and all of that. But now content creators, they their face. If you put Brain Jota for show now, people go your pull up, say, I don't come see Brain Jota. Now, the fact that people come through like that now does not mean that he is a better stand-up comedian than a stand-up comedian. Nobody is a better stand-up comedian than a stand-up comedian. It's only few skit makers that I know that can do well on stage as a stand-up comedian and still do well on this. One of them is Mr. Funny. That's Sabinus. That guy is. I've watched him perform. And do you understand? And a few of them.
No, he used to be a normal stand-up.
Yeah,
suffer make
him change career.
The transit.
In transit. You understand? So that's just the thing. So now, as a show business person, you want to do show. What you need is people that will buy your ticket. So that's why you start seeing them. They put content creators on the artwork to pull people.
So how content creator take they attract people to live show?
Just like I said now them they see. They say out of sight is out of mind. Do you understand? If you put it, if on your artwork now, I'm not saying all shows, because we still have some comedians that can pull up crowd. Respect to people like Bovi, Basket, and the rest. But now for some kind of this thing now, you where won't do show. You need to put faces on your artwork where will attract people. As a businessman, you present your best first. You get some faces where you go put for your artwork. People feel no, do you understand? Then another thing for you to build a personal brand that people are not coming to your show to come and watch other people. They are coming to your show to watch you. When I do my show, I can beat my chest that 95% of the people that are coming to my show are buying my ticket to come and watch me. Do you understand? I have die-hard fans. They're not too plenty, but they can spend their last cash to come and watch me perform. Because when you watch me, it is an experience. You enjoy what I do.
So the last show, what you do, what will be the capacity of the hall?
And so what I did the last time, it's a live recording. We had close to 250 people live in attendance. The hall was filled. Shout out to Wazobia Max TV. They were there as well. It was very amazing. I did, and don't worry, the premiere of the comedy special will be out. It was a live recording. You get my point of view comedy special. The premiere will be happening on the 12th of December. You can follow me on Instagram to get more update about it. So
producer collect money for this.
You get, so it was very amazing. Like I said, success is step by step. It's a process. So what I did the last time was 200 to 250 capacity. And by the grace of God, next year we go higher. We know the rush.
All right. Okay, now which advice you get for creative people, both the stand-up comedians, the skit makers, just creative people creating ideas on screen? Which advice you get for them to take excel?
Yes. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. What does that mean? In anything you are doing now, give your 100%. Except you are donating blood. If you donate blood, don't give 100%. So in anything you are doing, and give your 100%. Package what you do. Sell yourself. There's a difference between fake life and packaging. Fake life is you living above your means. You live for one room, you get my go buy parlor dog. Now the dog don't piss for your bed, now you invest for the dog. There are situations around it before they call parlor dog. Now package yourself. I'm not saying live fake life. They put the fake life, putting yourself under pressure not to repeat the same clothes. Some people, they can't repeat the same clothes. But now repeating the same clothes does not mean you are broke. It means you are the original owner of the clothes. That's why you can wear it. You can't be using an iPhone with 3 cameras. You can't afford 3 square meters. That's fake life. But now what is packaging? Packaging is you presenting what you do in a better form. Presenting yourself or what you do in a better form. So now there's a difference between a tailor and a fashion designer.
But me, I understand the meaning of packaging as different from what you say.
That's why this one is the original.
When you don't the age.
That's still another perspective. That is your own point of view. And everything I'm saying here is my point of view.
Okay.
You get. So now, what am I trying to say? Package what you do. Present what you do well. If you go to your Instagram page now, you are a creative, you are a fashion designer, you are a this, you are that. When last you post for your page? A very popular this thing, I don't want to mention his name, Pablo Escobar. He used to announce what he does on...
But you say you don't want to mention his name. You can't go mention his name.
No, I don't want to mention what he did.
Are you overwhelmed?
This man advertised what he does on radio station 8 a.m. every morning, in as much as what he does is illegal. But you now, you did into legal business. You know, if he push you for over how many weeks, for over how many days, or how many months, you have not posted one thing on your Instagram page. You have not run sponsor that. You are not pushing what you are doing. People around you does not even know what you do. And you're expecting results in what you are doing. So now it takes effort to do something effortless. What am I trying to say? You need to put effort for what you do if you want to see results.
So. As the talk say, in every nonsense, there is sense. Are you getting me?
I do with you 100%.
So at this point, we could go make sense. When we come back, we'll go begin to the round off. No touch your TV. You still the watch Wazobia Max TV, and you still there on top Gudu Money Naija show. Brain Wizzy, you still there for watch here. You say he never reach where in the go, but now here in the will they come back? Yes, welcome back on top Good Morning Naija show extra on top Wazobia Max TV, and I believe say you they enjoy all the motivational talk where my friend Brain Wizzy they give you and make you package yourself well and make you get focus. You don't already hear seeing TikTok. And if to say him no get focus, him for no day here. And himself don't they appreciate, say him find himself, him discover himself. And today, they don't they invite him, himself don't they package different shows. All right, Brain Wizzy, how long did it take person to discover himself? Make I not confuse you. How long it take you to discover yourself?
That question, they very deep. Okay, so
why the question?
You know why it's very deep? Okay, now let me answer my own question before I answer the
Jesus.
Okay? So now, me particularly, I discovered that this is what I was born to do at the age of 10.
Okay.
I knew that public speaking was my thing.
Okay.
As at that time, now with the debates, all those things, anything where we talk for public, do you understand? But now, you know, purpose does not come with full clarity. You grow into it. You grow into realizing it. Do you understand? Now, I cannot tell you particularly that, oh, it will take you 1 year, it will take you 2 years to discover purpose. Some people, now age 30, they go realize their purpose. Some people, it can happen very early. Some people, it can happen at any time. So, but the most important thing is that in your journey of life, as you are approaching life, you should, first of all, there's one thing I used to tell somebody. A son of a nobody that wants to become somebody will not do like everybody. A daughter of a nobody that wants to become somebody will not do like everybody. Even if you know, say you never discover your purpose, that thing where you did do now, first do and well first. Do you understand? So I cannot categorically tell you the length of time it will take you to discover your purpose. But when you don't discover your purpose, you yourself go know. It is very clear. It's not something that is very hidden.
Okay.
It's very, very clear.
Okay.
And the moment you discover your purpose, you will start finding joy in what you do.
What about people where they discover their purpose? They know they achieve them.
Now, this is where the way you take the approach waiting be your purpose. Now, good question. Do you know that you feel even they do waiting be your purpose? Make you know they get results inside them because of how you are doing it. Okay. So the purpose is not the problem. It's your mode of approach that is the problem. Like I said earlier, you need to understand the business aspect of what you are doing. It is very, very important. Because you can be in an industry for 10 years, 20 years, you are not getting any result. Then person when you start 2 to 3 months ago, you don't be, before you know, how this one take the do one. It's just the mode of approach. Do you understand? So it is not in what you are doing, but how you are doing it. You get the point? You know, one of the things I used to say when it comes to the area of finance, because finance is very important.
I beg, which state you represent?
Well, it's not even about my state because I'm not from
Which state
Igbo.
you represent?
I'm from Kogi State, actually.
Kogi State.
You get?
They call finance. They are from the east.
That's what many people think. You know, a pot belly without a corresponding bank account is an illegal structure. You understand that kind of thing? If you are born poor, it is not your mistake, but if you die poor, it is your mistake. Because poverty is a retaliation of violated laws of wealth. Do you understand? So you need to take your financial life serious so that poverty will not take you serious. Because whether you like it or not, you know, if you get to a certain point in what you are doing and you are not getting financial results, even you yourself, it will tire you.
Why EFCC they investigate wealth and they know they investigate poverty?
It tire me. It tire me. When you are not doing well, nobody will come and say, what did make this guy dey poor? But when you start doing well,
do you know if to say EFCC they investigate poverty, people for they make them?
Yeah.
No, true. You go prison for being poor.
Yes, now.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yes, they charge you to court for being poor. You foresee say those who get purpose, when discover their purpose and no achieve them, then for the achieve them. Maybe then go rearrange.
Do you understand? Yeah.
So that they go there.
What if you really check and well? I ask myself this question: if you are not doing well now, nobody they put mouth for your matter. Once you begin to do well, bam. Do you know why it is? A ripe mango attract more stones. You know if it is stone on ripe mango. Now ripe fruit, now they attack. They attack. Do you understand? So now, and one thing I will also encourage anybody that is in any field, have multiple stream of income. Rats, we get one hole, no, they live long.
Not true. They will kill her easily.
So in that way they do, Find channels where something Osusu go dey enter. Do you understand? Build your network well. Your network is your net worth. Your association determines your acceleration. In this industry, in this generation, in this current time, tell him you are from me will do more wonders than a university degree. The kind of people you keep around you today are the people your children will refer to as connection. Do you understand? So your quality contact brings quality contract. So in everything you are doing, don't forget these 3 things I'm mentioning. Build a very quality circle. Be consistent at what you do. First of all, know what you do. Get purpose. Do you understand? Do it well. Be consistent at it. Know the business aspect of what you are doing. And you see, the sky will be your limit.
Confirm. All right. And I want to remind you, the thing will make Brain Wizzy sit down here because they do well. If you are not doing well, you will not be recognized. So if you know, say you want to sit down here, try to do well. At this point, Nasa go tell Brain Wizzy, say thank you for coming.
Yeah, before you tell me thank you for coming, follow, if you love what we've just done here, follow me on Instagram at Brain Wizzy Official. The premiere for my comedy special is coming up December 12th. I would like to see you there. Come and enjoy quality entertainment. What I do is family-friendly entertainment. Okay. Do you understand? An entertainment that you learn and you have fun and enjoy yourself. You get?
Yeah, producer. You calculating money, all right, don't give them your handle again.
Yes, Brain Wizzy Official on Instagram. Just Brain Wizzy. My real name is Wisdom. So Brain Wizzy Official on Instagram. And I mean, let's do this together. Let's build a form of entertainment that will be very healthy for family consumption.
Confirm. All right, and Naso will take wrap up today. I believe, say, you gain a lot from Brain Wizzy because in carrying brain all the way from your house. Come here, but the only thing when they tell you or they try to tell me, say, he still never reach where he they go.
Yes.
For me, I know now, say, he don't reach where he come, and I go discharge him. So now, so we'll take, say, bye-bye for today. Catch you same time, same station, Turomo.